Originally I wasn't going to do a video, but I just felt like I should say something shortly because even though I didn't watch Technoblade as much as other Minecraft YouTubers, I was familiar with him. I did see him in videos, especially videos with Skeppy. I very much watched the videos with Skeppy and Donnie Bobes being are my two major Minecraft YouTubers that I watch daily, and I'm catching up on them. And I do know that especially with Skeppy, Technoblade was a friend to the point that just a couple of hours ago, Skeppy released a video upon finding out that he lost a friend, and I know that I know what it's like to lose someone. You know, recently this year I actually lost my grandma who was very close. So it's kind of tricky because I'm not as familiar with Technoblade as I am with Skeppy or Med by Halo or Donny Bobes, who I would have a lot more to say if one of them was to pass away. That said, honestly, I think my stepmom would actually have more to say. Lost several members of her family due to cancer. Thankfully, none of them young. Uh, her daughter, my stepsister, never smoked, never had cancer, but it can happen to anyone. I don't know if maybe I had watched Tech Blade's videos closer, if I had watched them as I do with Skippies or Bad Boy Halos or Donnie Bobes, if I might have noticed like something wrong. I'm actually pretty good at picking up on stuff like that. Like I was able to tell when some other YouTubers, like for example, Mr. Enter, I could tell the video something was going wrong, and that's been then fixed. I don't know if people could maybe tell. I actually posted a video earlier today that I've been having a medical issue, but it's not cancer. It's actually not life-threatening. It could be, but it's well controlled, so I never worry about that. I mean, there might be a couple times where I think about it for a second, but really, I have a well-controlled medication that actually seizures from ever truly threatening my life. And then can't be said for cancer. I understand that no matter what cancer you have, it's life threatening. And this is just a reality that anyone can get it. And part of the reason why I decided ultimately I would make a video for Technoblade is that um, he's still a YouTuber, you know. I still feel like I should say something because even though I'm didn't watch him as closely as Skippy or Donnie Bobes, I did still see him in several Skippy videos. I did still laugh at him and with him. Uh, I've been watching Skeppy for 2 years now. I've been watching Donnie Bobes for a year now. I don't remember how many Donnie Bobes videos he was in, but I know he was in a whole slew of Skeppy's videos. And that Skeppy had a strong connection with him. It's honestly a shock too, because I know Skeppy and Donnie Bobes make these videos that do sometimes say like, "Oh, I killed someone," but then it turns out they killed him in Minecraft. So I honestly went into the video, and I'm ashamed to see this. I went into the video thinking that it was Skeppy's video, so I was under the assumption it was another joke. But I could tell immediately when I heard Skeppy's voice after a couple of seconds, this was not going away. This serious voice was not going away. Something was wrong here. This wasn't a joke. This was like he was actually hurting, and I was like, oh no. could this actually be true? And I looked it up and confirmed it was. Paused the video, went to watch the official video on Technoblade's channel, uploaded by his parents, uh, with Technoblade's last words. Went back to watch the rest of Skeppy's video. Went to Dream. Dream is another one who I don't watch as much as Skeppy or Donnie Bobes, but did ultimately see him a lot in Skeppy videos, and watched his video after finishing Skeppy's. I know Donnie Bobes hasn't made a video yet, but I did see on Donnie's latest video that the video was made before his death, and there is a pinned comment by Donnie on his latest video saying that he is now aware of 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 the Technoblade's death. Anyway, as I said, I can't speak too much because I don't know Technoblade as well as Skeppy or Bad Boy Halo or Donnie Bobes. Like honestly, if something was to happen to them, I'd have a lot more to say because I've been watching them for years. I haven't watched Technoblade as much. And honestly, this just makes me realize sometimes how finite like the times can be, and it's gonna make me go back. I know that this might seem too late, but it's gonna make me go back, and it's gonna make me uh, watch his videos closer. It's gonna make me appreciate the other people. Like I'm gonna start immediately watching Dreams videos because I don't want to. I mean, like I said, for the longest time, uh, I, I only just started watching Bad Boy Halo's videos. Um, it's like you think that a little YouTuber like me, who does some ski videos, who doesn't have an audience, wouldn't be impacted like this. But you gotta understand, as shocking as this is gonna sound, I do love anime, but 60 to 70% of the TV I watch is actually YouTube. And it's stuff like this where I want to laugh, where I'm going to go to a YouTuber such as Technoblade or Minecraft has been really one of these things, and I honestly been meaning to branch out, and it's like now it feels too little too late, but I just felt like I had to say something. And I don't know what to say. I have lost family before. I have lost people. And while I don't have a connection to Technoblade, I think this is more what I've been trying to say is people like Skeppy and Dream and all of them, all these YouTubers who played with Technoblade a lot. This is I would say more for them to let them know that everything is that they've all been very I think it's maybe this generation. They've all been very understanding about it, understanding that they would want them to go on and they've been very somber, but very clear that they plan to go on. And like even the video that that the father put up, reading Technoblade's final words, was so long, so long. I forgot what the last word was. It was so long something. Uh, it is going to be weird because even though I admittedly wasn't subscribed to Technoblade, wasn't following him as closely, I still loved him appearing in especially Skeppy's videos. He really was a fun part, and to know that that person's not gonna be there anymore, I know it's going to impact Skeppy even more because Skeppy was friends with him. But I did feel like I had to say something in the end after considering it, if for no other reason than in the future, if there was a YouTuber that I really, really fell in love with, I would want to do something like this. As I said, Skeppy, Donnie Bobs, any YouTuber. It doesn't have to be a Minecraft YouTuber. Like, God forbid something should happen to one of the other YouTubers that I watch. I've got tons of them. Then I would do something for them too. And I just came to the decision, why should Technoblade be any different? I do watch him. I have seen him, and now I never will again. And cancer, of course. I think it took a minute to hit me that even though I didn't watch him as much, and even saying this now, it's only started to hit me that even though I didn't follow him as closely as other YouTubers, I still saw him a lot in videos, and now he won't be in them anymore. It kind of reminds me just how lucky I am that I've never had to face I recently posted on this channel about a medical issue I've been having, and I made it very clear that despite that, it was not life-threatening. And a moment like this is kind of like a reality check for me that you're absolutely right, Brian. It's not life-threatening. You are not in a situation like like they are. I don't know. I would say that the main point of this video, the way to end it would be, the best way to end it would be condolences to those who are closer to Technoblade, like his friends, like Skeppy, other YouTubers who constantly interact with him, his family, of course, and I'm going to be watching a lot more Technoblade videos, kind of marathoning them like I do with YouTubers sometimes. Like when I first started with Skeppy, he had so many videos, I marathoned them. Same thing with Donnie Vobes. And I've been meaning to kind of watch the videos. Like I started with Bad Boy Halo, and then I moved on to Dream and Licks, and just picked them in a random order. Promised that to help continue support his channel, despite the fact that he is no longer with us. And I would argue that he is. I am a firm. I don't know what his religion was, um, but I think he's. I believe he's up in heaven, especially if he's Christian, in which case he's up there with the fastest internet connection you can possibly get. And and a computer that can handle Donnie Bobes's insane reality creation, uh, real Minecraft controls. Well, it's late, but I know which YouTube videos I'm going to be marathoning tomorrow.